friends, I am Satish Bansal, Associate Professor in Mathematics, DAV Centenary College, Faridabad, Haryana. Today, my lecture is for class BABSc 5th semester. Subject is Mathematics and paper is Groups and Rings, code BM352. The topic of today's topic is cyclic groups. So before going to cyclic groups, I would like to talk about subgroup. Subgroup में क्या कहा जाता है? Let G be a group and H be a non-empty subset of G. Then H is called a subgroup of G if H itself is a group under the same binary operations as in G. As you were already know about the four properties of a group. When a non-empty set forms a group, then the four properties: closure property, associative property, identity, and inverse property are satisfied. Then a non-empty set forms a group, and if fifth property, that is a commutative property, also satisfied, then the group is called a abelian group. So when H is a non-empty subset of the group G, H is a subgroup of G, then H also follows the properties of group. Now, cyclic subgroup. Definition: let G be a group if for some A belongs to G, every element X of G is of the type A raised to power n, where n is an integer, then G is called a cyclic group and denoted by the symbol within the brackets A. So this means for some element of a group G, A is some element of group G, and every element, you can call it X or Y or Z, every element X of G can be written as A raised to power n, where n is any integer, then G is called a cyclic group. देखिए एग्जांपल भी दिया है. फॉर एग्जांपल G के अंदर a square, a cube and so on. लेफ्ट में E आइडेंटिटी है, a raised to power -1, a raised to power -2, a raised to power -3 and so on. So this is a cyclic group generated by A. Note: A is called the generator of G. Example number 1. The multiplicative group G is equal to 1, -1, iota, minus iota is a cyclic group, and its generators are iota and minus iota. हमने अभी एक मल्टीप्लिकेटिव ग्रुप, इसका माने होता है G एक ग्रुप है अंडर द ऑपरेशन ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन, and G contains the four elements 1, -1, iota, minus iota, and this is a cyclic group, and this cyclic group is generated by iota and minus iota. As G is equal to, सेट में देखिए आयोटा, आयोटा स्क्वायर, आयोटा क्यूब, आयोटा रेज़ टू पावर 4, जितने भी इनकी वैल्यूज आएंगी ऑल आर प्रेजेंट इन जी. Also, G is equal to minus iota square minus iota cube minus iota whole power 4. So this group is G is also generated by minus iota. Next, the multiplicative group, again the group under the operation of multiplication, you can call it G, 1 omega square. This is also a cyclic group and its generators are omega square. Note, let G be a group and A belongs to G, then H is equal to A raised to power n belongs to Z and is an integer, then H is called a cyclic subgroup of G generated by A. Cyclic subgroup of G. That means every element, say X of H, can be written as A raised to power n. A is some element of a group G, and every element, if every element you can call it X, X of H can be written as A raised to power n, some power of A and A raised to power n is an integer, then H is called a cyclic subgroup of G generated by A. Next, question number 1. Show that every cyclic subgroup is an abelian group. abelian group की बात हमने पहले भी की है. When a group non-empty set G is called an abelian group when it satisfies the 5 properties. And the main property is commutative property. Commutative property means for two elements, say X and Y in G, if we can prove XY is equal to YX, then the group is abelian. So our question is, show that every cyclic group is an abelian group. Solution, let G be a cyclic group generated by A. That means A is the generator of the group G. For two elements, let XY belong to G. That means for two elements in G, there exist integers. Like in the definition of the cyclic group, हमने n को integer कहा था. Now here there are two integers R and S, such that X is equal to A raised to power R and Y is equal to A raised to power S. Now XY is equal to, put the value of X and Y there, A raised to power R multiplied by A raised to power S, because the bases are the same and we add the powers, is equal to A raised to power R plus S, or can be written as A raised to power S plus R. Break them, A raised to power S, A raised to power R, and their values equal to Y into X. Therefore, XY is equal to YX, implies G is an abelian. So this is the commutative property of the abelian group. We have proved the commutative property of the group. So the group is called an abelian group. Now come to question number 2. Show that order of a cyclic group is the order of its generator. Order of the cyclic group is the order of its generator. Solution, में आप देखिए, let just a minute. What we want to prove, order of a cyclic group is equal to the order of its generator. Generally, we call G is a cyclic group and generated by So solution में let G be a cyclic group and A be its generator. Case 1, when order of A is finite, let order of A is equal to n. We suppose it order of A is finite, that means n is finite. Therefore, G contains at least n distinct elements, A square, A cube, so on, A raised to power n minus 1, A raised to power n, A raised to power n is equal to E, because order of A is equal to order of element की definition दे, A raised to power n is equal to the identity. To prove G contains no more elements, n के अलावा G में और ग्रुप में कोई और एलिमेंट नहीं है. For each x belongs to G, we have x is equal to A raised to power m, where m is an integer. क्योंकि हमने G को साइक्लिक ग्रुप माना हुआ है शुरू से, generated by A. So by the definition of cyclic group, every element x of G can be written as x is equal to A raised to power m, where m is an integer. Now by the division algorithm theorem, m is equal to n cube plus r. आपके पास दो इंटीजर है n और m नाम के, तो आपने n को m से डिवाइड किया तो एक क्वोशिएंट q और एक रिमाइंडर r आ गया. रिमाइंडर r is either 0 or positive but less than n. Now x is equal to A raised to power m. Put the value of m here. We get A raised to power m cube plus r. Split it into two parts. A raised to power m cube into A raised to power r. Here we get A raised to power n, the whole power cube. But A raised to power n is equal to E, identity. So identity multiplied by A raised to power r is equal to A raised to power r. Therefore, each element of G is of the form A raised to power r. Hence, G contains exactly n elements. Therefore, order of A is equal to order of G is equal to n. Then E is finite. Now, case 2, when order of A is infinite, suppose that order of G is equal to finite. The order of G is finite. हमने suppose कर लिया. They are just integer r and s with condition r is greater than s, such that A raised to power r is equal to A raised to power s. Dividing both sides by A raised to power s, we get A raised to power r minus s is equal to A raised to power 0. So we got A raised to power r minus s is equal to A raised to power 0 is equal to the identity element E, which implies order of A is finite, because order of A is r minus s and both are finite values, which is a contradiction. Therefore, our supposition is wrong. Thus, order of G is equal to infinite. Order of G is infinite, as order of G is equal to order of A. Order of G is equal to order of A. Now next, show that every subgroup of a cyclic group is cyclic. एक दो बातें जो पिछले एक्सपीरियंस से भी आपको ध्यान में आ रही होगी. when G is a group and X is an element of G, then X inverse is also an element of G. If H is a subset of G, non-empty subset of G, then also H behaves like a group, and X belongs to H implies X inverse also belongs to H. Now the question is, third question, show that every subgroup of a cyclic group is cyclic. Every subgroup of a cyclic group is cyclic. Solution: let G be a cyclic group generated by A. So let H be a subgroup of G. ये सबग्रुप की दो बातें हम अक्सर क्वेश्चनों में करते हैं कि G is a group, cyclic group generated by A. That means every element of G can be written as A raised to power n. Now we call let H be a subgroup of G. इसका मान है H को भी वही प्रॉपर्टीज मिल रही हैं जो आप G को दे रहे हैं. Every element of G can be written as A raised to power n. Now every element of H can be written as A raised to power n. If H is equal to G, H is equal to G or H is equal to the identity, then H is cyclic. Now let H be a proper subgroup of G. Therefore, X in H implies X in G. X in H implies X in G. This means every element X of H or G can be written as A raised to power T, where T is some integer. Since H is a group, therefore X inverse exists. मैंने आपसे पहले ही बात की है. This means A raised to power minus T belongs to H. पहले हमने क्या कहा? जब X in H implies X in G implies X is equal to can be written as some power of A, that is A power T, where T is some integer. Because H is a group, X inverse exists. X part of H is a group, X inverse exists. Therefore, A power minus T also exists and belong to H. The H contains elements which are positive as well as negative. ये आप देख ही रहे हैं कि H के पास पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव दोनों ही एलिमेंट्स. Negative powers of A. If M is the least positive integer, M small m is the least positive integer such that A raised to power m belongs to H, then we shall prove that H is cyclic and generated by A. Let A raised to power T be an arbitrary element of H. Now we claim that T is a multiple of M. Otherwise T is equal to MQ plus R, जैसे अभी किया है by division algorithm theorem. So our claim is T is equal to multiple of M. Otherwise T is equal to MQ plus R, where R is not equal to 0 and R is less than M. Now A raised to power M belongs to H implies A raised to power MQ belongs to H implies A raised to power minus MQ belongs to H. ये तो ग्रुप की प्रॉपर्टीज हैं. Now A raised to power minus M and A raised to power T both belongs to H implies their product belongs to H implies power to be added A raised to power T minus MQ, that is equal to R. So A raised to power R belongs to H. R lies between 0 to 1. But M is the least positive integer such that A raised to power M, but M is the least positive integer such that A raised to power M belongs to H, which is a contradiction. हमने अभी क्या कहा था, a raised to power r belongs to h, r is the remainder and r is less than m. And on the other hand, we call m is the least positive integer such that a raised to power m belongs to h, which is a contradiction. Therefore, r must be equal to 0. R means the remainder must be equal to 0. We get the balance is t is equal to m cube. That is, t is equal to a multiple of m. Therefore, a raised to power t is equal to a raised to power m cube is equal to a raised to power m whole power cube. Therefore, every element of h is of the form a raised to power t is equal to a raised to power m whole power cube. Hence, h is a cyclic group and a raised to power m is its generator. इसका माने क्या हो गया, a raised to power t is some element of h can be written as some power of a raised to power m, and a raised to power m is the generator of the cyclic group h. Now, a numerical question number 4. Prove that G is equal to, set में elements है 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With binary operation cross 7 means under the multiplication modulo 7 is cyclic. Multiplication modulo 7 is cyclic. इसमें मीनिंग क्या हुआ मल्टीप्लिकेशन मॉडुलो 7 का, if we multiply 3 and 4 we get 12. 12 to be divided by 7, the remainder is 5. So let us start the solution. Here we pick the element 3. We pick element 3. 3 raised to power 1 is equal to 3. 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 3 cross 3 divided by 7. So 9 divided by 7, the remainder is equal to 2. 3 power 3 is equal to 3 power 2 cross 3 divided by 7 is equal to 3 power 2 की value है 2. So 2 cross 3 divided by 7. Now this is 6, which cannot be divided by 7. So the remainder will remain the same, that is 6. Now 3 raised to power 4 is equal to 3 raised to power 3 cross 3 divided by 7 is equal to 3 raised to power 3 value is 6. So 6 multiply 3, that is 18. 18 divided by 7. So remainder is 4. 3 raised to power 5 is equal to 3 raised to power 4 multiply 3 divided by 7 is equal to 3 raised to power 4 value is 4. So 4 multiply 3, that is 12 divided by 7, the remainder is 5. Now 3 raised to power 6 is equal to 3 raised to power 5 multiply 3 divided by 7. Value of 3 raised to power 5 is equal to 5 multiply 3 divided by 7. So this is 15 divided by 7. That means 7 to the 14. So the balance, the remainder is 1. Therefore, G is equal to the set of remainders 3, 2, 6, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1, and that is equal to जिनकी वैल्यू आई है 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the generator is 3. Hence G is a cyclic group with one generator 3. Note it, with one generator 3. You can select the other elements also. From here to 3, 4, 5, 6. You can find another generators. So with one generator, we prove that the group G is a cyclic group. Now the question is, how many generators are there of the cyclic group G of order 8? एक साइक्लिक ग्रुप G जिसका ऑर्डर 8 है उसके कितने जनरेटर हो सकते हैं? सॉल्यूशन में, since G is a cyclic group of order 8, therefore the total number of generators of G are equal to the number of positive integers less than 8 and co-prime to 8. Co-prime होता है जैसे दो नंबर आपस में एक दूसरे को डिवाइड करते हैं तो उनका हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर 1 बन जाता है. The numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7. 8 से छोटे 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 थे, but co-prime to 8 are only 1, 3, 5, 7. For example, आप 8 को 3 से डिवाइड करते हैं, 3 to the 6, तो रिमाइंडर इज 2. 2 को 3 से 2 को डिवाइड करिए, 3 को डिवाइड करिए 2 से, तो रिमाइंडर इज 1. 1 से 2 को डिवाइड करिए तो पूरा कैंसिल होगा, तो आपका हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर 1 आएगा. तो द नंबर्स आर 1, 3, 5, 7 are less than 8 and co-prime to 8. Therefore, if A is a generator of the group G, then A cube, A raised to power 5, A raised to power 7 are also generators of G. Hence, there are 4 generators of G, that is A cube, A raised to power 5, A raised to power 7. Okay. So this is about cyclic group. Thank you. Thank you, Dr.